He always started his mornings the same way, a quiet walk, a bowl of oatmeal, and a smile on his face. That morning was no different, until he didn't wake up. The doctors said it was a heart attack. But how? I asked. He had no cholesterol problem, no high blood pressure, he just had a checkup. That's when I learned a truth that changed my life. Over 80% of heart attacks and strokes are caused by blood clots, not plaque, not cholesterol, not calcium. Blood clots are the real silent killers. They can form in under 5 seconds. No warning. No second chance. If you're over 60 like me, and you think eating healthy and walking is enough, let me tell you, it's not. Because while you're watching your cholesterol, your arteries might be inflaming, hardening, and preparing to clot. In this video, I'll share the real causes of clots that most seniors never hear about. From pollution to magnesium deficiency, from hormones to stress, and even high blood sugar. And more importantly, I'll share natural remedies for blood clots. And how I rebuilt my health after nearly becoming another statistic. Before we dive in, if you're someone who values elderly wisdom and wants to stay sharp into your 80s and beyond, drop a comment with your age and what you do to stay healthy. Let's build a community of seniors who thrive, not just survive. At the end of this video, I'll reveal the one food I eat every day that naturally supports blood clot prevention. And no, it's not garlic or turmeric. So, stay with me. This may be the most important 30 minutes of your life. You know what's scarier than pain? Silence. Because most heart attacks don't scream, they whisper, or worse, they say nothing at all. The day my friend passed, he showed no heart attack symptoms. No chest pain. No dizziness. Just, gone. His heart stopped. And it wasn't clogged arteries. It was something more sudden, more brutal, a clot. Let me explain. Your arteries are like highways. When they're injured, your body sends a crew to patch things up, that's the clot. But sometimes, the patch goes wild. The clot grows too big. It blocks the road completely. No blood gets through. That's how people die in their sleep. The truth is, clots kill more seniors than cholesterol ever has. And the scariest part? A clot can form in less than 5 seconds, without any warning signs. Most people think avoiding fat is enough. But the real danger isn't always on your plate. It's in your lifestyle, your stress, your environment, your blood sugar. Here's the twist. Even natural foods like refined carbs can trigger clotting due to inflammation. Even a root canal infection can leak bacteria that travel straight to your arteries. Even grief, yes, broken heart syndrome, can raise your risk by over 2,000%. So let me ask you something. When was the last time you checked your magnesium levels? Or looked into natural remedies for blood clots, not just statins or blood thinners? Drop a comment below. What's one thing you've changed about your health since turning 60? Because here's what I learned the hard way. You don't need to feel sick to be in danger. In the next segment, I'll tell you the one supplement that helped me feel younger at 76, and it's not fish oil or multivitamins. Sometimes, what kills us doesn't come with a warning, it comes with a habit. Let me take you back 10 years. I used to think I was healthy. I didn't smoke. I wasn't overweight. But I drank a little wine every night, just 1 glass. Red wine is good for the heart, they said. Until my doctor looked me in the eye and said, "Your liver is inflamed, your blood is sticky, and your arteries are irritated." I was shocked. No heart attack symptoms. No signs. Just silent damage, every day. You see, the biggest stroke warning signs don't always come before the stroke. They come in your habits. So let me walk you through the silent killers, the everyday things that make clots more likely. 1. Smoking and vaping. Everyone knows it's bad. But few know that smoking triggers clotting faster than cholesterol ever will. 2. Alcohol. Even 1 glass daily can increase blood viscosity, disrupt the liver, and inflame the arteries. 3. Pollution. Air quality is a quiet assassin. Pollution causes arterial inflammation and promotes clot formation. Seniors who live near highways or cities are at greater risk. 4. Chronic infections. A bad tooth. A failed root canal. Silent bacterial infections are leaking into the blood. 5. Hormonal therapy, birth control, hormone replacement. These increase clotting risk, especially in women over 60. 6. Stress and broken heart syndrome. Emotional loss can raise clot risk 2000% within 24 hours. 7. High blood sugar. Diabetics are 4-5x more likely to develop clots in the brain and heart due to inflammation. 8. Calcium overload. Supplements without vitamin K2 lead to calcium building up in arteries, hardening them and triggering clots. 9. Magnesium deficiency. Without enough magnesium, the body can't regulate calcium. This leads to arrhythmias and clotting risk. So let me ask you, how many of these do you unknowingly face every day? Leave a comment with the number. 3. 5. More. You're not alone. I used to tick off half that list. But here's the good news, you can reverse this. Not with drugs, but with elderly wisdom and simple changes. In the next segment, I'll show you how calcium became the villain, and what you must do if you're taking supplements after 60. What if I told you? The supplement that's supposed to protect your bones might be slowly choking your heart. For years, I took calcium supplements religiously. Milk. Pills. Even fortified orange juice. The commercials said it would keep my bones strong. What didn't they say? That calcium in the wrong places can calcify your arteries, turning them stiff, narrow, and deadly. I remember my neighbor Joan. She was 74. Took calcium daily. Walked every evening. Never had high cholesterol. She died from a stroke, not because her arteries were full of fat, but because they were full of calcium. That's when I discovered the missing piece, vitamin K2. See, K2 acts like a traffic cop, it tells calcium where to go. To your bones? Great. To your arteries? No way. Without K2, all that calcium just floats around. And guess what? It settles in soft tissue, your heart, your brain, your blood vessels. And here's the twist. Most seniors who take calcium don't take K2. And many doctors don't even mention it. It's like sending cement trucks to a construction site with no blueprint. Things get clogged. Fast. So what should you do? If you take vitamin D, always pair it with K2. If you're over 60, test your arterial calcium levels, not just cholesterol. Add magnesium, it helps move calcium out of your tissues and supports heart rhythm stability. Leave a comment. Did you know about K2 before this video? Are you currently taking calcium? I've been taking K2 every day for 4 years now, and my last scan showed clear arteries. It's not magic. It's elderly wisdom backed by science. Next, I'll share the 3 blood-thinning foods I eat weekly to naturally protect against clots. And one of them is probably already in your kitchen. After my friend's sudden passing, I delved into research and discovered a trio of nutrients that could be the key to heart health. I learned that vitamin K2, vitamin D3, and magnesium work synergistically to regulate calcium in the body, ensuring it strengthens bones without depositing in arteries. Vitamin K2, the calcium director. Vitamin K2 activates proteins that guide calcium to bones and teeth, preventing it from accumulating in arteries. This process reduces the risk of arterial calcification and supports cardiovascular health. Vitamin D3, the anti-inflammatory agent. Vitamin D3 enhances calcium absorption and has anti-inflammatory properties that benefit the heart. It also supports the immune system and overall well-being. Magnesium, the heart's guardian. Magnesium plays a crucial role in maintaining a healthy heartbeat, preventing arrhythmias, and aiding in muscle function. It also helps convert vitamin D into its active form, ensuring effective calcium utilization. Have you considered incorporating these nutrients into your routine? Share your thoughts in the comments below. In the next segment, we'll explore natural enzymes that support heart health. Stay tuned to discover more. I once thought heart health was all about cholesterol and blood pressure. Then I discovered a silent hero working behind the scenes, nitric oxide. Nitric oxide, NO, is a molecule produced naturally in our bodies. It plays a crucial role in maintaining cardiovascular health by relaxing blood vessels, improving blood flow, and lowering blood pressure. How to boost nitric oxide naturally? Certain foods can enhance the production of nitric oxide. Beets, rich in dietary nitrates, beets are converted into nitric oxide, aiding in blood pressure regulation. Leafy greens, spinach, arugula, and kale are high in nitrates, supporting nitric oxide production. Garlic contains compounds that stimulate nitric oxide synthase, enhancing NO levels. Citrus fruits, high in vitamin C, they help preserve nitric oxide by reducing its breakdown. L-arginine-rich foods, nuts, seeds, and legumes provide L-arginine, an amino acid involved in nitric oxide production. Have you tried incorporating these foods into your diet? Share your experiences in the comments below. In the next segment, we'll explore natural enzymes that support heart health. Stay tuned to discover more. He didn't take a blood thinner. He took natto, and lived. When Harold first heard about nattokinase, he thought it was a myth. How could an enzyme from sticky soybeans help your heart? But when his friend in Japan shared how his stroke risk dropped by half just by eating fermented soy, Harold paid attention. And he dug deeper. He discovered serrapeptase, an enzyme derived from silkworms, and bromelain, from pineapples. These natural enzymes can break down blood clots without side effects. They're like internal sweepers, clearing away what could become deadly. Harold wasn't sold until he saw one more thing: real case studies. Seniors who avoided a second stroke. People who stopped using blood thinners thanks to these enzymes. But there's a catch: these enzymes only work if taken the right way. Timing is everything. So Harold started slowly. Nattokinase in the morning, serrapeptase midday, bromelain before bed, always on an empty stomach. And guess what? Within weeks, his legs felt lighter. His heart felt calmer. Blood pressure eased. No dizziness, no bleeding. Know someone dealing with stroke or heart risk? Share this segment with them. Leave a comment if you've tried any of these natural remedies. Coming up next, Harold's daily lifestyle, simple shifts with powerful impact. Change doesn't have to be big. Sometimes, small shifts shape your entire destiny. Harold never aimed for perfection. He aimed for consistency. He started with something simple: intermittent fasting. Not eating after 7 p.m., then having a light breakfast at 9 a.m. This reset his metabolism, helped lower blood pressure, and gave his body time to heal. Then came his morning ritual. At 6:30 a.m., he'd slip into his walking shoes and head outside. Not to power walk. Just to breathe. The quiet air. The sound of birds. The rising sun. That morning walk became therapy. Most seniors underestimate movement, Harold says. But our heart health thrives on oxygen and motion. Next came the shift in his meals. Goodbye, white bread. Hello, low-carb, grilled vegetables, oily fish, avocado. His sugar cravings disappeared. His mind grew sharper. And before bed, he sipped his homemade remedy, garlic tea. Just garlic, ginger, a touch of lemon, and warm water. It was Grandma's recipe. Now Harold's signature. But one tiny habit made the biggest difference, and it's something you can start tonight. What's one natural habit that's changed your life? Share below, I read every comment. And if Harold's lifestyle resonates with you, send this video to someone you love. Don't miss the next segment, it's the heart of this story. A summary you'll want to save. You don't need a perfect heart. You just need a plan, and the courage to start. Harold's journey wasn't magic. It was the method. And love, for life, for family, for every sunrise he didn't want to miss. Let's recap. Clots, not cholesterol, are the real threat. Hidden triggers like stress, sugar, and excess calcium can sabotage your heart health. But nature gives us tools: K2, magnesium, nitric oxide, natural enzymes, and daily habits that redefine aging. Harold says, it's never too late to rewrite your ending. Share this video with someone you care about. Drop a comment, which of Harold's habits will you try? And if you're ready for the next chapter, click the next video. Harold's waiting.